And like I say, I've only been relicensed since I got my general in June, N8YMY.
Good morning, John. Good morning, John. And good morning, Nancy, AA8CT.
Hey, Craig. Good morning. And hi, Nancy. Yeah, I was inactive for a few years, but I've had this call since, 75, I think.
Just out of curiosity, what year did you get interested, Nancy, N8YMY?
Oh, well, it was when the pandemic was going on, and my shooting buddy got me interested in it, and he had went and got his tech and was going for his general when he tested for his general when I got my tech, and then when I went for my general, he was going for his extra. So there you go. He is strictly an HF dude now, though. That's his cup of tea, as it were. I'm pretty much a VHF kind of operator, except the node that I use to get on the internet is UHF. So, yeah, that's what's kind of weird, is that almost everywhere I tune in is a VHF repeater, but my Shari Pi Hat is a UHF deal. So there you go. I like the simplex and the fox hunting as well.
That's cool. Now, were you I take it you were an over-the-road truck driver. Was you using the ham radio at that point then? Talking ham radio from the truck?
Yep, I had an FT100 in the truck, so, and I did have, let's see, 20 and 40 and 10 on the antenna, but it wound up being too heavy, and because I did not have it secured right, I tried to convince my husband I needed it secured differently. The mast ended up breaking because the antennas were too heavy on the end of it, so actually didn't wind up doing too much in the way of UHF in the truck, or sorry, HF in the truck. But yeah, I had my phone would do the internet hotspot for me to tune the my Allstar Node into it, my Pi Hat, and yeah, that was a great thing. And then I had the HT in the truck also, and would try to tune into local repeaters via the repeater book. I looked them up, call out and see who was wherever it was that I was at. That was pretty fun too.
That's pretty cool. Well, I caught a while back there. I caught you saying about spending porch time with Jim up here, so I figured you probably got up this way once in a great while there, and maybe that was how you ended up talking to everybody up this way. And speaking of, it's 6:24. I'm going to get out of here, and Craig, if you want to come in there and you can get Jim in his position, or if Nick's up and moving, I'm going to be monitoring on the side. But Nancy, that's a cool story. N8YMY, I'll be listening.
That's a great story, Nancy. I love it. I do. And as these stories unfold from listening, it just makes the Hamley all that more interesting and, shall I say, appealing. I don't know if Nick's in there, so we'll see if he wants to call Jim. KD8SLG, do you want to give Jim a call this morning? AA8CT.
W2AJV.
I'm going to say good morning, K-Sub-QV. I don't know if this is a local net or if this is going to Oklahoma.
W2AJV, KC8FQV, KD8SLG. Morning, guys. AA8CT. Hey, Craig. Thanks for handing that off to me, and thanks for everybody else jumping in. Have at it, Craig. I'll be back for Gary later. KD8SLG.
W8WKY.
Well, good morning, Nick. Good morning, Anthony. And good morning, Mark. Plus Nancy, John, and John. That's the ones I've heard this morning. Well, it is getting to be that time, and maybe we'll see if gives Jim a couple extra minutes so he can get down through his list. So, Jim, if you're there, walk down the hall with your cup of coffee, and hopefully you have your paper. Let's maybe get this thing rocking and rolling. WB8 VMW, WD8 VMW, AA8CT. Good morning, Jim, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I will tell you that there's a little chill in the air this morning when I had the dogs out. So, good morning, Jim.
AA8CT, WB8 VMW. Well, Craig, you're getting me up earlier and earlier every morning. I come back here tonight, or this morning, really, to sit and listen to the chit-chat before I got on. Very interesting. Love it. And once I get in, then the local chit-chat back and forth sort of stops, and I hate to do that. But I love to hear it in the morning, and I love to get on here and get everybody up and moving. So good morning, Craig. And we'll see if we can't get things up and running a little early, because maybe I'll get in time for a couple new ones. Like Andy. I had to say good morning to him. Alrighty, Craig. I'll turn it back to you, and I'll rearrange my papers and be right back.
Well, to everybody out there, it's Thursday, so it's going to be a tremendous Thursday, and the only way we can make it a tremendous Thursday is if each one of us tries to make our Thursday tremendous. So there you have it. And, Jim, we love having you in here. We love listening to you, and, wow. And this morning's conversation between John, Tom was in there a little bit, and Nancy, I think it just gives a little bit of information about each and every one of us. So there you have it. So I'm going to, that buzzer in the background says my coffee is ready. So I'm going to go caffeinate real quick and listen on the side here. So there you have it. So WB8VMW, this is AA8CT, turning it back to you and our little chit-chat group. Straighten us up. Get us in line, because you're the Sergeant at Arms. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Jim. This is Whiskey 2, Alpha Juliet Victor, and my name is Anthony, Alpha November Tango Hotel, Oscar November Yankee. It is not Andy. I certainly don't mean to correct you. W2 AJV.
Well, now I got to get this here right here, because I'm still jumbled up a little bit now. Andy, Now, Andy, is it Andy or Anthony?
Take your time, Jim. Nobody's in a rush. The name is Anthony. Alpha November, Tango Hotel, Oscar November Yankee. Alpha November, Tango Hotel, Oscar November Yankee. Good morning to Nancy. Good morning to John. Good morning to everyone who's in here. W2AJV. Over to you, Jim. WB8. And I forget your call. Oh, am I stood out this morning? W2AJV. Over to you, Jim.
Alrighty, Anthony. Well, it's early in the morning, and I'm just now getting started. So, Anthony, a proud name. That's my grandson. In fact, he's the one that took over my gun collection. Right now, he's stationed down south. So, he was in Korea. So was I. But he went there when it was all nice and modern. Okay, Anthony, I'll get things straight. So I got to get back up here and get my original list up and running, because the new ones that come in this morning, it'll take a little bit of time for me to get things straightened around there that way. Alrighty, well, we'll go back up and see Nancy, my porch dweller. KI5OZZ, WB8 BMW. Heard you this morning. You're sounding great, Nancy.
WB8 BMW and the rest of the crew out there, good morning from KI5OZZ. Proud to be a member of Jim's Porch Club, indeed. Fine business. Only thing I missed from that visit was being able to meet Judy. So you make sure and wave howdy to her for me this morning, and I will turn it back to you so you can work the rest of them. KI5OZZ.
All righty, Nancy. Well, we was really happy and proud to have you on the front porch there. Yeah, I'll have to send you a picture. My daughter took that AI, and as a joke to my daughter that moved to Florida, we used to have all kinds of rain and flood our backyard, and she had that AI put in our front porch with the flood. And it was just so realistic and hilarious when my daughter got it. I sent her another one that showed my truck a few years ago covered with snow. And I says, had our first frost this morning, wish you were here. Alrighty, Nancy, thanks a lot for being there and for being a good friend. Alrighty, now we'll go over and we'll see if JJ is up this morning. N9TN WB8 BMW.
Well, good morning to you. Good morning to the rest of the group here. Hope all is well. And man, I thought you were going to have to get that stick down. Anthony there, he was belligerent there. We were going to have to whack him or something. Anyway, Anthony, I was thinking yesterday when you were talking to Jim about finding the Barometer Net, and Mark had told you about it. When I got on the Allstar, I'm guessing it was about 8 or 9 years ago. This is the first group that I've participated with, so I've been here for a long, long time. Anyway, just wanted to let you know that. Jim, I'm going to turn it back over to you. This is N9TN, Boring, Tennessee.
W2HAV, and I hope I am very far from belligerent, and with that, I'm going to sign 73W2AJV 73 clear. Good morning, group. Have a good day.
73s, and you have a great day also. And come back, sit around and listen and enjoy the ride and jump in whenever you want to. It's unorganized, very confusing, but sometimes interesting, sometimes funny. That's all we do, before the real net starts. Alrighty, now it's time to go up to Grandpa Phil, K8PMI, WB8VMW. Oh, and when my daughter was here, Phil, they found one of my granddaughter's preemie diapers. And you were the first one we thought about, you and your granddaughter there. Hope she's doing as well as my granddaughter, or great-granddaughter. So back to you, Phil, WB8VMW. Well, I missed him this morning. Anyway, hope he's just out wandering around rather than something wrong. Alrighty, top of the morning, John. AC8AT, WB8VMW. Good morning, John.
WB8VMW. Top of the morning, Jim. AC8AT. We're doing good this morning. Delirious 47 degrees. Feels like 43. Humidity 78%. And it's going to be a sunny day today, Jim. 60 degrees. And we should get some porch time in. No rain predicted till Sunday. So I'll let you round them up there, Jim. And let me say best of 73s to the entire gang. WB8VMW. Top of the morning, my friend. AC8AT.
All righty, John. Well, you keep up the exercise. Just don't go too far. And you stay great, just like you are every morning. Alrighty, KE8MMY, WB8VMW. Good morning, Chris. Well, maybe I caught him between the mobile and the coffee or the kitchen table. Alrighty, John. Well, we'll see what you got now that you got the grass all mowed. NAYMY, WB8VMW.
WB8VMW, N8YMY. Yep, at Porch Club. I am honored to be part of that Porch Club. And quite possibly, I might have made it to VIP status because not only did I get to see what the porch looked like, but I also got to meet your daughter, your son-in-law. I got to meet Miss Judy, and I got to hold the weather rock. And the only people I didn't meet was your neighbors. So with that, Jim, I am down here in the dark waiting for the sunlight so I can get some stuff done. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. 7-3s and 8YMY.
All righty, John. Yeah, you got the top of the cream of the crop there. Very few people have met Judy, and even less than that on the radio got to hold the weather rock. There's one other member of our motley crew here got to do that. All righty, well, we'll go down now to We'll try Tom, that wanted to retire, now he wants another job. WAAGXX, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Tom. And are you crazy?
Sure. Did a couple after retiring from the there. Yeah, gotta stay busy. Anyhow, you have a great day. And I don't know, porch is probably not going to warm up that much, but it's supposed to be sunny. So see what happens. WB8 VMW, W8GXX.
All righty, Tom. Well, I know what it's like. All righty. Yeah, I went through that about, I don't know, it's probably been 20 years ago now. And as soon as you get, you quit the 9 to 5, and you sit at home, after about an hour after your normal time to go to work, you get the antsies. Oh, well, yeah, that's many, many moons ago. All righty, now we'll get into number 2 on the porch deal there. K4OG, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Mark, and how's everything on the veranda?
WB8 VMW, K4OG here. Good morning, Jim and everyone. Everything's pretty good. I had to punch that aside. Shelf. We're on another mission. We're programming an WATD loan me. It's an Anytone a D168UV, and I'm educated all about code plugs, and I see how valuable they are because they enter in a whole lot of data into this part of the code plug for the satellites that I wanted, and I'd hate to have to do that over again. So yeah, I see where code plugs are really valuable. We're doing great, Jim. Yeah, I cracked the enigma on that code plug. Got it working, and we'll soon be testing it out. Chasing satellites with an HT. And I got to document it, Jim, before I forget all that. All right, Jim. Good morning, everyone. K4OG back to Jim.
All righty. Will you be careful with all that there stuff you got on the veranda? Because you go out there and you start hitting the wrong notes or the wrong frequencies, and them guys up there will suck you up and you into their spaceship and everything and do things to you. You got to be careful of that. So I want you to keep both foot on terra firma. None of this flying off into the space. All righty, Mark. You take care. All righty. Well, we'll go to Southern Mark and see how he done yesterday. Sitting across a table from a guy and try to beat him at chess. KE8 SFS, WB8 VMW.
I didn't do too good yesterday, Jim. I went ahead and lost all my games. 6 games I played, and I lost all of them. Oh, brother. Didn't turn out too good yesterday. So I just gave up and watched the rest of the day, the rest of the game today. Boy, I don't know what happened. Don't tell me. We got 41 degrees here, and it feels like 38. I got gas at 265 a gallon, 265 a gallon yesterday. Gas is coming down, and that's good. I went to Matco here in Wadsworth here, up by Walmart, and got it at 265, and down again today or so. All that going okay and everything. And just laying here on my bed and listening to you guys talking. And I guess we got Gary today, huh? I was listening to some of the guys saying that Gary's supposed to be on. And we'll see. You know, and we got the meeting tonight. And with that, I'll give it back to you, Jim. Here at 8-0.
All righty, Mark. All right, well, you sit back and enjoy the ride. And, yeah, we'll see how the meeting goes tonight. And one of these days I'll get to go to one of them, maybe. I don't know. But I know everybody has fun. And there's certain people at the library that are wherever you guys plays chess, I don't know, YMCA or library. Now, there's some guys out there who was happy, and you're sad, so next time you win and let them be sad. All righty, Northern Mark, KC8, FQV, WB8, VMW.
Jim, KC8, FQV. Yeah, I went and looked. It was 62 on the other side of the house, but 39 degrees outside. Wow, it's getting down. And, yeah, I was mowing grass yesterday. I got to the one part. I switched and went the other way because even though the animals have not been here for 12 years or 13, 14 years, it still grows real thick in one area where they always would be fed and stand. So, yeah, and I went to the other side and started mowing the field on the other side of the driveway. So, yeah, Gary should be back hopefully today. Hopefully, he remembers how to key up the radio and remembers to come and does the net for us. Yeah, it's now 6:47 in the morning, and yeah, I just have to get in that truck and take a drive, and just take a drive out there and say hello to us at the meeting sometime. You should have done it during the summer when it was a little lighter out and not so, you know, because the winter time, that can get difficult sometimes. But we'll send it back your way, Jim. KC8 FQV.
All righty, Mark. Well, my hunting days are over, and I can't take the cold weather like I used to. All right, I got to move along here. Let me see. We'll see if Elmer's taking the kids to school yet. KE8, HNK, WB8, VMW. Have you already got them at school there, Elmer? Well, he's probably on the expressway with both feet on the steering wheel. That's okay. All right, let's go to Randy. KD8, CFH, WB8, VMW. Got a good breakfast and 2 pups in your lap.
KD8, CSH. Good morning, Jim. Batting 1,000 this morning. Doing a lot better this morning than yesterday. I had another one of those vertigo situations yesterday, right after I'd had checked in with you guys, and things were kind of funky yesterday, but I'm feeling a lot better this morning. Everything stopped spinning around, so hopefully it stays that way. Well, I hope everybody has a great day, and you and your wife really have a fantastic day. Back to you, Jim.
Well, Randy, I had one occasion, just only lasted just maybe a minute at the most, and I know how that vertical goes, and that is miserable. All righty, Randy. Well, hopefully you and the pups and Darla are stay in good shape there. All righty. Let me see. We'll try the other Mark there. See how him and Sarah are doing, and then we'll get the Outlanders. WB6 VJN WB8 VMW.
Hey, good morning, Jim. Good morning to the net. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Hang on We're doing good this morning. Sarah's doing good. A little cool to be sitting on the porch. Although we could have probably have done it this morning, it's a little bit warmer than it has been. We're not in the 40s today. We were in the 40s yesterday. Let me check my conditions here. 30.09.9 on the barometer, and it's steady. 58.3 degrees today, and 56 on the dew point. Humidity, 93%. Gusting from 0 to 3. So 3 is the peak wind, and it's gusting from 0 to 3 miles an hour from the northeast. Clear skies. Going to have a high of about 76, 77 today. Beautiful day today, another clear day. Tomorrow should be our last clear day. By Saturday, things change, so we'll talk more about that a little later on. Looks like we're going to get some much-needed rain and some thunderstorms, and hopefully they won't be of the severe variety, but there'll be just some good garden variety showers and thunderstorms. Talk about that a little later. Yeah, Jim, everything's going good. I'll let you continue on, and we'll be around for net. And good morning to everybody. Good morning to Anthony, too. I heard him earlier. WB6BJ.
All righty, Mark. Yeah, well, you and Sarah stay healthy. All righty, we're going to get the Outlanders. We're running short this morning. K5 CFY WB8 VMW. Good morning, Fred and Ray.
WB8 VMW K5 CFY. Good morning, Jim. Hope everybody's doing okay. It's 62 degrees here in northeast Oklahoma. It's supposed to get in the 80s again, though, but we got rain in our forecast, too, over the weekend. We'll see if that happens. We need it. Anyway, I missed the Beacon net last night. Had something else going on, but anyway, good to hear everybody this morning. Hope everybody has a great Thursday, and I'll give it back to you. We'll be listening. K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, the leaves are starting to fall, and that old hound has got his ears dragging on the ground. It's time for hunting season. He can get out there and get some of them rabbits out of the yard. All righty, Ray. You and Fred have a great day. All right, we'll see what Jacksonville is going to be like today. And we're going to, I got the pretty one yesterday. We're going to try for the short straw this morning. WAJAX, WB8 VMW.
Well, good morning there, Jim. You got the short straw here. But the good news is the pretty one's right next to me here.
Good morning, Jim. This is KAJAX, Portable Pedestrian. Having a good morning down here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. This is WAJAX, by the way. And beautiful morning down here, 63 degrees under mostly clear skies. And the planet Venus is shining down on us along with a crescent moon here this morning on our walk. But the big news is this is our last check-in for this week, Jim. Wendy's mom is turning the century mark this weekend.
So tomorrow at this time, we will be boarding an aircraft heading to Pennsylvania to celebrate that big event. So you don't need to give us a call the remainder of the week because you won't hear from us. Hey, everyone, have a great day, and turn it back to you on the pre-net there, Jim. Thanks for giving us a call. WHAAX, Portable Pedestrian.
Well, you be sure to congratulate that beautiful creature. And my wife's aunt, she just turned that century mark too on Tuesday. And Judy gave her a call yesterday afternoon when they were having the party for her. She still sounded good, but at 100, there's a lot of things that you forget and everything, but she sounded pretty good. And hope that when good Lord comes to punch her ticket, she's sleeping peaceful and looking forward to the trip home. So you wish her all the best. All righty. Well, let me see. We got about 4 minutes here. We'll go down to Tom, since we got the Outlanders, and see if they got the street lights in his out there for the critters installed yet. KA8MNT, WB8VMW.
WB8VMW, KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim. Everybody else? Now, let's see. Yeah, they got the street lights up and on. The critters, I noticed, were kind of gathering under them the other night, having a neighborhood social, I think. They did see a little table set up with some different kinds of nuts and treats for them on there, so they must be celebrating something. But other than that, things are as usual. Right now, it's dark 30 out, and you can tell it's getting warmer outside because it's only 42, so that's the way she's rating, doing it now. But what the heck? Okay, I'll quit rambling here and give it back to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
HNK Mobile.
Okay, yeah, we heard you in there, Elmer. We'll get right back to you. Yeah, Tom, if they start having a hullabaloo at night, I'll tell the Critter Electric Company to shut them off, before 10 o'clock so that the neighbors can go to sleep. So we'll take care of that, Tom. All righty, KE8HNK, WB8VMW. We're running short, but go ahead, Elmer.
KE8HNK, good morning, Jim, WB8VMW in the group. Just wanted to give you one there for the numbers. I'm heading trackside mobile now. I'm on the freeway, got in my little slot and traveling that way. I'm going to go through the Nope chute, or the Nope slope as they call it now. Other than that, last night I got a chance to lay my first real welds of MIG welding, and it was kind of really interesting how it turned out. I was actually able to join 2 pieces of metal, just need more practice now. I'm doing really well in my studies at welding school, so they're going to give me more lab time. So if you do good in the books, they give you good time in the lab. So I got to keep the grades up in my GPA anyhow. But other than that, I just wanted to say everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. This is KH&K. And on another note, keep my fiance in your prayers. Her uncle passed away yesterday morning, and so that just something we got to keep the family in the prayer. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Jim, so you can turn it over to, I believe it's probably Gary today, ANCS. So other than that, 73. Everybody stay healthy, stay blessed.
All righty, Elmer. Okay, well, good luck. Good luck. You're in our prayers. All righty. Well, now that we got this here stranger coming up, maybe if he woke up this morning after all that vacation, Oh, and somebody's waving in the doorway. AAACS, WB8VMW, and the waiver is waiting for your appearance here. How about it, Gary? Are you with us?
Good morning, Sarah and friends. Yeah, like a bad penny, I'm back. Good morning, Jim, and your lovely wife. I got to tell you, you hit the lottery on that one, the big guy. What do you have for us this morning, Jim? WB8VMW to take it. AA8CS returning. Well, I'm turning it over to you, but I'm returning. You know what I mean.
Well, I can never absolutely know for sure what you're thinking, that's for sure. And sometimes I have no idea what you're doing. But whatever it is, you do it safe. And that's why they call you Custom Select. Alrighty. Well, everything is in pretty order. I was running short this morning. I was a little long-winded and everything. But we got them out there milling around. And my daughter went back to Memphis, and now we're going to have to take all of the things that she straightened up and mess them up again so we know where they're at. That girl can go through a house like a tornado, and it looks neat when she leaves, and we can't find nothing. So then we got to mess everything up and get it back the way it was. You don't move furniture and stuff around for old people. Don't do that. Alrighty, before I tell a lie, I'm going to turn it back to you. And Judy waved in the doorway this morning as she went in, so all is well with the world. So 73s, everybody stay safe, stay well, and the good Lord willing, I'm like a bad penny. I'll show up again tomorrow. Back to the net, and you, Gary, oh stranger.
Wait, I thought I was the bad penny. Oh well, let's get this show on the road. CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer, the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz PL 114.8. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency and priority traffic, of course, is welcome to break into this net at any time. This morning, your net control operator is Alpha 8, Charlie Sierra, AA8CS. And yeah, you got it right, Jim. Custom Select in some circles. Wow, it's great to be back. I want to thank all the guys that stood in for me while I was out meandering about the jurisdiction of Volusia County. That's what I was doing. All right, let's get this show going. Jim, thanks for what you do, and thanks for being here this morning and every morning. We'll clear. Obviously, we've cleared with VMW. Let's let Brian lead us off, as he always does. KD8VMM. Good morning, Brian. How you doing this morning? Did you miss me?
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. Of course missed you. So welcome back, and everything's normal here. I had 36 degrees this morning. That's what it showed overnight low. And clear skies. So I didn't see any frost. I don't know. It was dark out. But there could have been a little bit on the roof, but I didn't see it. So maybe there is. Other than that, smooth run in Akron, and should be a nice sunny day today. So see what happens over the weekend. It's supposed to get some rain. So other than that, have a good one. Everybody stay safe. KD8VMM on Up and Clear.
All right, Brian, thanks for leading us off, as you always do. Do appreciate that. Thanks for being here on a day-by-day basis. Yeah, much appreciated. And you have a safe day as well. And while you're at it, make sure it's thoroughly terrific as well. All right, we're going to clear with VMM. Let's pick up KE8TLB and the brake limo, maybe. Maybe the brake truck, who knows? KE8TLB to take it. AA8CS. Randy, Bo Bandy, are you there? KE8TLB to take it. AA8CS. Ray K5CFY, you're on deck. Nothing heard. He'll probably join us later. Maybe he got the day off. Ah, there you go. KE8TLB, give me a call back if you're hearing this and can't come back to me. K5CFY, Ray, out there in Tulsa, how you doing? This is AA8CS. Good morning.
W8WKY.
A8CS, K5CFY. Good morning. Thanks for running the net. We missed you last week, but good. Sound like you had a good vacation, and good to hear you back on the radio. Not much going on here. Did have a good time over the weekend making contact with the COD, all the folks from the Sierra Club up there, and anyway, we had a good time making contact there. But anyway, Gary, have a good one on a terrific Thursday. I'll give it back to you. K5CFY.
All right, Ray. Yeah, when I heard that, the date formalized for the COD, and I was going to be out of town, that just, I knew this was going to be the premier event of the year for us, and boy, it turned out to be. Josh sent me the slides that he's going to present at the club meeting tonight. Ah, by the way, there's an announcement for you. Club meeting tonight. When he sent me the slides, I got to tell you, they were great. The pictures are fabulous. I guess there's a YouTube selection up there that has just a lot of views so far. Anyway, I'm sorry I missed that. Of all the things to miss, I had to miss that one. But this hedonistic week that I go on is pre-planned, and it just the way it played out. But Josh did a great job, and the gang all showed up, and boy, I'll tell you, it sounds like there was a great time had by all, which is a good thing. All right, Ray, we're going to clear with you. You take care. Don't forget about Thoroughly Terrific Thursday. Have one, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Oh, yeah, scratch old Fred behind his ears for me. I hope you've been doing that. All right, K5CF, clear with you. Let's see if Nancy's listening for us here this morning. KI5OZZ, this is AA8CS. Good morning.
AA8CS, good morning to you and the rest of the Barometer netizens out there. Good to hear you back in the saddle again there, Gary. I'll pass it back to you. I'm in a race with the 8-ball, and I don't want to be behind it, so there you go. KI5OZZ, back to net.
All righty, ma'am. Don't you just hate it when you're doing that? Racing with the 8-ball is not fun, so you take care. Do it safely. Do it safely. 8-balls can be critically detrimental to your health if you let them. All right, Nancy, we're going to clear with you. Take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and we'll talk to you again, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how that works out. Clearing with OZZ. Let's head down to Jacksonville. K8JAX with W8JAX, and of course, K9LUCY. How you folks doing? Rod, I want to thank you very much for doing the nuts for me the last 2 weeks. I do appreciate that. You don't know how much, and you've been a splendid addition to the net control crew here. The JAX is to take it. AA8CS on this end.
Well, welcome home there, Gary. Here is W8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, and Miss Wendy is with me.
Good morning, Gary, and welcome back. This is K8JAX. It's good to have you on the air again, and I hope you have a terrific Thursday.
Yeah, well, I didn't do a real good job for you there, Gary, but I had lots of fun. So thank you for trusting me on the past 2 Thursdays running your net for you. Like I said, I had a great time. And unfortunately, though, I think you sort of hit a wet spell down here in Florida while you were down. I'm not sure what was going on in Daytona Beach, but here in Jacksonville, we had a lot of rain the last 2 weeks. But anyway, we got 63 degrees currently, going up to 80 degrees. Ocean temperature is 76, and we've got 8-foot waves out there. And Miss Wendy and I will be boarding an airplane tomorrow at this time to head to Pennsylvania for her mom's 100th. Looking forward to that. Well, next week, early next week. Back to you there, Gary. Everyone have a great day. WHAAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All right, Rod. Well, all I can say is you had some fabulous numbers, so somebody must have enjoyed it besides, everybody enjoyed it. And it's not my net, it's your net. It's y'all's net, to be plural. No, to be plural, it would be all y'all's net. There we go, I got it right. And you're right. Oh, man, it rained. It rained and rained. But you know how it is on the beach. It'll rain and then the sun will come out and then it rains some more. But we did encounter some angry ocean. Yeah, for sure. All that churning out in the middle of the Atlantic was just wreaking havoc on the shore. But it's Florida and it's fun and it's quite nice. As a matter of fact, driving through Jacksonville is amazing. That city is drop dead gorgeous. It just is really a very, very pretty city. So you guys are quite fortunate. And congratulations on Wendy's mom's 100th birthday. That is super. And you guys enjoy yourself. I will call you tomorrow. Anyway, take care, safe travels, and we'll talk to you again soon. Rod, you do a bang-up job, and I do appreciate you stepping up and picking up some of these nets for us. We do appreciate that immensely. All right, we're going to clear with the JAXs. Let's get our mobiles in here. If you're mobile on a short leash, come on down. I need to get you in here before you get destinated. This is AAHCS, and I'm listening for mobiles.
Alpha 8 Charlie Tango, short time mobile. Good morning, Gary.
Gary, this is November 8 X-ray November Victor. I'll be in and out this morning. Everyone have a great day.
KE8OWX, in and out.
Okay, into your Tango. Saying good morning. WAGXX Mobile, in and out. Welcome back, Gary.
Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick, down the farm. Back to the short bus, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Hector Romeo Zulu, Terry in Ellenboro, West Virginia, and I'm at the work, so I'll be in and out this morning. Good to hear you back, Gary. 73 is still building that, and God bless. KF80RZ.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf, K4OG. Oh, God, did you miss me?
Alpha Delta 8 Papa Juliet, 88 PJ Al in Solon, in and out.
Kilo Bravo 8 Victor Hotel India, KBPHI, Eve North Canton, in and out.
All right, I'll pick it up. I know I missed at least one, maybe two. KE8H and K's in there, mobile AAHCT. A couple in and out here, N8XNV, KD8OWX. Good morning, Thomas. Good to hear you. And I have you in and out as well. I missed a station here. Sorry about that. Then WA8GXX was in and out. KD8SLG is in the mix. KF8KZZ, I think. We'll clear that up when I call on you, please. And K4, oh God, yeah, Mark, I missed you too, man. I really did. Let's see, 88PJ was in there, in and out. KB8VHI, also in and out. Thanks, gentlemen, for stopping by and saying hello this morning. We do appreciate that. Let me ask, who did I miss real quick, please?
W8WKY.
KF8.
Global. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good morning.
Daniel, see you first.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Romeo Zulu. I was in and out there because I'm headed to work there, Gary. Good to hear you back. 73s and God bless our Bill and Nick. KF80RZ.
November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee, and 8 YMY John. We'll be in and out this morning, 7-3s. Welcome back, Gary.
All right, very good. KF8ERZ's in and out, N8YM in and out. Going back up the list here, who else did we pick up? Let's see. I don't know, my scribbling. You know, you guys have to retrain me. I mean, I've been off for 2 weeks, and it was a hedonistic week, so I'll need some ELR, KF8ELR also. All right, here we go. Let's get some stuff going here. KE8, H&K to take it. AA8CS, good morning.
KE8, H&K, Trackside Mobile here. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, rest of listeners. Well, while you were out, I decided to roll in welding school. Got in, passed the test, and wound up getting a almost full ride scholarship for the trades. Learning to become a welder. Just discussion with the XYL and things led to that. Other than that, it's got a nice clear day here. The Beltline doesn't have any cars on their siding, so they won't be coming down to pick anything up as usual. So hopefully I'll catch a CSX here along the way through Barberton. And other than that, just getting ready to go ahead for the day. So just want to say everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. I'll probably be around tomorrow. I don't have work, and the boy don't have school, so got a little bit of a morning to play around with, hopefully. So see you tomorrow. KE8H&K, back to AACS, net control, 73.
All right, 73 right back at you there, Elmer, and thanks for stopping by this morning. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. That'll be a good thing. Take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk again soon. Clearing with H&K. Let's pick up AA8CT. Good morning, Craig. What say you?
AAHCS, AAHCT, good morning, Gary. Well, I am destinated, so I'm going to say 73, see you this evening. I'm glad you had a great time down in Florida. So with that, this is AAHCT, joined with AAHCS, and we will see you down the log this evening, 73, my friend.
All right, Craig, thanks for being here this morning. Yeah, meeting tonight, it's going to be a good one. I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be all about the COD for the most part. We'll have a very brief business meeting. Stefan's going to do the tech talk tonight he's going to talk about what it takes to be a VE. Going to do a little bit of that. Then we'll have a very brief meeting, business meeting. That'll the business, actually, let me rephrase all this. The minutes and all that stuff, all that's going to be very, very quick announcements, etc. Then we're going to get right to the COD. Josh has prepared a fabulous presentation for us. So since I missed it, I am definitely looking forward to it. So there we have it. All right, thanks for being here, Craig. Talk soon. This next call, I'm not sure if I got it right or not. KF8ELR, I think, maybe. If not, please correct me. This is AA8CS. Good morning. You know, that might have been Terry, so we will make an adjustment here, and I might have just got it screwed up because he's KF8ERZ. That's probably what happened there. So you see, I haven't lost the knack of mangling calls. You see, I'm real good at that, and that's a skill that has been cultured over decades, literally decades, and I haven't lost it yet. All right, GXX was in and out. Oh, Nick. Glad you're here. KD8SLG to take it, AA8CS. Good morning.
AA8CS, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer Netizens. Kind of Barometer Netizens this morning. 38 degrees when I rolled out of bed down here this morning. Planning my day around getting to the meeting, so I got to get off to a nap. See you later on tonight. Don't forget, everybody, 5 o'clock-ish, we meet up at Casa Nuestra down the street if you want to grab some Mexican first. I'll call and let them know we're coming. See you tonight. KD8SLG, back to net control. Thanks, Gary.
All right, Nick. Yeah, we did have a pretty good time down there. I got to tell you, it's not about the weather necessarily. It did rain, and it's certainly a bit nicer when it's not raining. And there were there was time, plenty of time with no rain. Not enough to really, and the ocean, like I mentioned before, was quite angry, quite angry. Nick, we'll see you tonight. It's going to be fun. Clear with SLG. Let's pick up K4. Oh, God. Good morning, Mark. How you doing?
Hey, Gary, K4OG here. Good morning, sir. We're doing great, Gary. I hope you are holistically healed and doing well. Bob, we have minutes before the meeting to share the links to the minutes. So if the executive committee has approved the minutes of the last month's meeting, we probably need to share those minutes. I don't know if you want to do it or if you want me to. So there you go, Gary. Welcome back. You know, the first week was okay. So when it bled into the second week, I was like, man, I really miss Gary. I wish he'd hurry back. So there you go, boss. Glad you're back. K4OG, back to net.
Aw, shucks. You missed me. Ah, that's great. Thanks, Mark. This was quite the short week. I did not send out a reminder. I kind of just told you what the agenda was going to be. I'll send the link out today, this morning when I get off the net and get Sadie fed and get all that stuff taken care of. I'll send out a link to the minutes, and again, that was it's tough down there. Between it's just tough. I tried to get some work done, which I did. I did get a little bit of work done, but short of that, not so much. All right, but I'll send it out today with a reminder that we have a meeting tonight. Hopefully the other net controls this week gave out some notification. I dropped the ball. What can I say? I think it's impeachment time is what I'm thinking. K4OG, we're going to clear with you. We had a bunch of in and outs here, 88PJ, KB8 VHI, KF8ERZ, N8YMY. So that brings us to Arkadelphia, KJ5DIT to take it, AA8CS. Matthew, how you doing? How's the homestead there, and what's cooking in Arkadelphia? To you.
Well, today I'll be in the 80s, which is okay. It'll be cool this morning, which my granddaughter's woman's going to tell me to put the two-top down when I take her to school. She taught me to turning on what's called Little Angel, which I think my wife is about tired of listening to. But it's my granddaughter's favorite show. But y'all have a good morning. I'm going to have a good day. Not a lot to do, so I get to be lazy. I'm waiting on some parts for an antenna to go together. Hopefully they'll be in the next day or two. So, again, good morning. 73.
Matthew, just remember one thing. Being lazy is a skill set. Yeah, it's something that you have to learn and practice. So have at it, my friend. KJ5DIT, we're going to clear with you, and that brings me to the bottom of my list. Let me remind everyone that this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. And we're here, and I'm back, and this has been fun so far. Although there has been a bit of retraining going on here as I reacclimate myself to doing this. Oh man, yeah, forgetting calls, mangling calls. It's all going to be here today. So sit back, put your helmet on, and have fun. Yeah. But don't forget, it's Thoroughly Terrific Thursday, so how bad can it be? All right, this next round, we're going to pencil in N8WS, WB6BJN, AK8AGW, KA8MNT. You guys are in the log already, so stand by, and we'll get to you shortly. Who else would like to join us this morning? This is AA8CS, and I'm listening.
Kilo, Foxtrot, 8, Golf. KF8G. Saying it nice and slowly since you're not trained again. Brian and Norton.
AA8CS in the net. Whiskey 8 Tango Delta. John in Wadsworth.
KA8YYY mobile in and out.
KA8QKO. Quebec Kilo Oscar. Mobile and short time.
All right, we'll try it again. KC8, Fox Queen Victor. I know it's doing it now. KCFQV, morning.
KC1, DQS, Paul in Maine.
KF8, DTP, in and out.
Please copy Kilo, Echo, 8, Uniform, India. KE8, QIB, John, mobile.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Echo 8,
Kilo
Victor,
Fox
Quebec
8,
X-Ray,
Echo Tango
KE8VQX, Joe, accurate.
KF8 DPU, Adam Mobile.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee, N8 BAY, Ralph and Stowe.
KE8, VOX, and Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, Scott, Vermilion.
KD8JZE, Kilo Delta 8 Juliet. Go Carmelo Medina, in and out.
Kia FA, Sir Pato, Sir. Martin Wadford, in and out.
All right, I think that's it. KF8G, Brian, I got it the second time. WATD is also in there. KA8YYY Mobile. I think you said in and out, but I'm going to give you a call here in 30 seconds. KC8FQV is also in there. We got Paul KC1VQS. And I tell you, I can't even write, much less put it in NetLogger. Lori, I have you in the log, and I don't remember your call. Honest to God, this is nutty. Oh, yes, I do. KF8DTP, got you. This retraining stuff is terrible. Got you in the log there, Lori, and KE8UIB Mobile. Let me get these short timers in here real quick, and I know I missed a couple. Oh, wait a minute, I got the rest of this over here. KE8VQX. Adam Mobile, I got you. Stand to you in a second. I missed part of your call there. NABAY's in there. KE8VOX, KD8JZE, Carmelo. I'm not sure if you were in and out or not, but we'll check that out in a moment. And KE8SFS. So I do have a few. I know I missed some, but we'll get you in just a second. I'm sorry. KA8YYY Mobile. Are you with me? Over.
Good morning. That was an in and out. I gotta hop out of here right now, but everybody on the net have a good week, rest of the week. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Yankee. Paul in Fairlawn, I guess. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, Paul. Great mistake on my part. Got to say hello to you. There we go. Us fellow Fairlawnians need to stick together. KA8YYY, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up KE8UIB Mobile. John, good morning. How's the order coming? And what's cooking in your world? And how's the new machine? Great floor. Great stuff going on in your world there, John. Over to you.
KA8CS from KA8UIB. Good morning, Gary, everybody out there on the net, and everything is going good and stuff. We're processing through on the Sarah order and stuff. I'm just, we're very, very busy at work, a lot going on. The machine is scheduled to ship on Friday, so that means it should be boarding a freight truck on Friday, should be boarding a freight truck this Friday, which means hopefully sometime the end of next week. We're just busy at work, and still, we got a couple of the other machines moved around. We still got to open up and get some stuff ready for the new press, so we can drop it into place when it comes in the door. And of course, it is our peak season, so I'm on the press as much as possible on the old one, and I'm waiting to retire it. But with that, you guys, this is KA8UIB doing his daily drive into work with that $5 agreement nickel at a time. I will hand this back over to Net Control 73, y'all. Thanks for the net, Gary.
All right, John. Good to be back. Good to hear from you and Lori. You guys take care and have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. And we'll talk soon, I'm sure. All righty. John, you take care. I'm waiting for that new machine for you too, man. I really am. We're going to clear with UIB. Adam, I think it was DJU maybe, possibly, but I know you're mobile, so please take it away.
Well, good morning, everyone on that. Jerry, you completely missed my call sign. It's KF8ETU. Adam, just a quick good morning.
All right, Adam, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but something happened, and your key down. I'm not sure how you're getting in, but your key is still down. If you can release that, and you just cut out. You cut out, and the carrier stayed. So hopefully you're still in control. Over.
He was still on Allstar. It just wasn't getting into the repeater audio.
It was on 105 and 600 as well.
Oh man, you gotta love Allstar, right? Anyway. All right, I'm not sure what's going on. I think we probably can continue. Let's see let me let up on the key here myself and see what's going on here. Something's hung up. Let me see. KF8G. Brian, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Why don't you go ahead? I don't. Hopefully, the repeater will time out here in a second and maybe reset itself or whatever. I'm not sure what happened. Allstar must have gotten hung up, and I don't think Nick's by his radio, or by his computer anyway. I don't have the. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead, Brian. And thanks for going real slow for me. I do appreciate that.
Well, I get it, Gary. If you were somebody who worked in a factory, you couldn't give them more than a 15-minute break because you'd have to be completely retrained. So I get it. I've worked with that type of person, but not much going on. Car show stuff's kind of wound down to nothing. I was just getting ready to pull the air conditioner out of my window, thinking I was pretty well far down the list. But I get it. Some of those guys you talk to, I'm close enough I could get over what's going on. So, well, other than that, I don't know what I'm doing all this rest of the week. There's a car show in Marshallville, but I don't know. We'll see. I might go. I might not. Depends on how cold it is in the morning at this point. Got the last race of the year is coming up at the end of the month, so the racing season's over too. By then I'll be bored on weekends. I can actually sit down and watch NFL Red Zone. I've only seen it once so far this season, so I guess with that, I'll turn it back to our trembling, white-knuckled, and fearful leader. Oh boy. A8, constantly silly. KFAG.
Node KF8ERZ disconnected.
All right, I think we got things back here. KFAG, I got you, and congrats on the car show. And fortunately for me, I didn't work in a factory. That would never have worked because, they got to give you a 20-minute break, and that would can me immediately. All right, we're going to clear with KFAG. Let's pick up John, WATD. Good morning, John. What say you?
Good morning, AHCS in the net, WATD. Yeah, it's good that whatever that was disconnected. We're back to normal now. And I assume Allstar is still working. I didn't go over there and check. But hello, everybody. Meeting tonight. I plan to at least be at the pre-meeting dinner, so I hope to see some people there. This will be it for my net activities for a few days. I'll be in the air tomorrow morning and no net. The following day, hopefully by Monday, I'll be organized and back connected. So I will be 4 hours, 4 time zones west. So the net will be 3 a.m. for a few days, and then we'll be sailing southwest from there, and we'll gain a time zone just about every day. So in about a week, this will be an evening net for me, and I hope to talk to people. Hey, let's see. I hope to get on HF also after about a week. And if I get on HF, and if my antennas work, and if I hear anything in the Midwest, maybe I'll come up here and see if anybody wants to join me there. AAHCS in the net, W8TD.
All right, John. Keep us apprised of your and what you're doing, and yeah, we'd love to get you on the HF while you're out and about. All right, thanks for being here, John. We do appreciate it. Let's see. We're going to go to KC1 VQS up in Maine right now, and then we're going to get to the weather duo N8WS and WB6BJN. So, with that, KC1 VQS, Paul, how's it going? And, we were talking about colors of leaves and stuff, and they were saying that we have early leaf droppage here, and the colors just aren't what they usually are because of the lack of rain that we've had this season. Anyway, how are things in Maine? KC1 VQS to take it, AAHCS.
Well, good morning, Gary, and everyone on the net. We're getting a little light rain here this morning, 43 degrees, and it's going to stay in the 40s today. And, yeah, we haven't had the brilliant color that we usually do. I think it's because of the dry conditions. We have a lot of yellows and some oranges, but the reds weren't that bright. They started out being, but they didn't end up that way, and they kind of dropped early. We still have a fairly decent amount of foliage trees, but we have a lot of leaf drops too. So what we have left is mostly the yellows. Still pretty, but not the brilliance that we've normally had. So yeah, I think we're definitely past our peak for sure. So we'll be looking another week at bare trees for a few months. So I got to pop out for a walk and trying to dodge the raindrops, and I guess that's what I have for you today, Gary. So I'm going to turn it back to you. This is KC1 BQS.
All right, Paul, thanks for being here this morning, and thanks for that report. I'm sorry to hear that it wasn't as magnificent, but I'm sure it was quite pretty anyway. But man, I'll tell you, around here, it's just been a brutally sparse of rain. It's just been I could hardly keep up with watering the flowers. That's how dry it's been. All right, Paul, we're going to clear with you. Take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and we'll talk again soon. All right, let's get the weather duo in here. N8WS to take it. AAHCS on this end, and WB6BJN on deck. Yeah, it's baseball season, gang. The prime of the prime, yeah. The American Conference Championship and the National Conference Championship culminating in the World Series, and I'm world serious about that. Go ahead, Bill. N8WS, AAHCS.
AAHCS in the group, N8WS. Good morning, fearless leader. Good to hear you back from your vacation. You don't need all the flowers, though. You're overrating me. Anyhow, it's good to hear you back. Hope you had a good vacation. Hope the family really enjoyed it. Okay, let me break so I don't time it out. Okay, NHWS. Air quality index this morning's at 29. That's in the good range. Why do I have these advertisements all the time? And they don't want to close down. Oh, there we go. Sunrise this morning for me is at 7:41. Sunset at 6:48. Length of day 11 hours 7 minutes. Getting shorter every day. I got 41 degrees this morning. It's a little bit foggy out there. I hope it don't get any colder. Humidity 100%. Wind speed north at 5. Barometer 30-20. 2.41 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is sunny with a high near 63. Calm wind becoming northeast at 5 to 8 miles an hour in the morning. Solar flux indices this morning's at 162. Sunspot number 108. A is 12, K is 1. Geomagnetic field is very quiet. No E-skip prediction. Check the active bands this morning. We're expecting some interference from the sun, so I'll get to that in a minute. Tropical could be between a 0 and a 2, depending on where you live in Ohio. Currently, there's 5 sunspot groups on the sun. And SpaceWeather.com says multiple CMEs could spark auroras tonight. All week long, active sunspot 4246 has been puffing CMEs toward Earth. At least 3 of them, although the CMEs are individually weak and relatively slow, they could combine to cause a G2 class geomagnetic storm when they arrive on October 16th. As such a storm materializes, auroras could be descended into a dozen of more northern states in the U.S. And why is this prominence so red? This is a very interesting article. If you got time, take a look and read it. A couple of really neat pictures of red prominences and why they're red. Okay, that's about it for me. Everybody have a great upcoming Friday and AAACS in the group. And
all right, Bill, thank you for that. And yeah, clarification. This wasn't a family vacation. This was the Wednesday beer group having a beer weekend in Florida. Well, the beer group comes down for the last weekend. My buddy and I have been doing this for about 25 years or so. And we just go down and it's just him and I, and we scratch, spit, watch football, you know, that type of thing. Anyway, thanks for being here, and you take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. All right, we're going to clear with the N8WS. Let's pick up WB6BJN. Good morning, Mark. How you doing, and what do you have for us?
Hey, welcome back, Gary. We've missed you, and great to have you back here. And Bill, excellent report, by the way. Sure like to hear your reports on solar weather and things that are going on, too. Thanks for that. WB6BJN, we got a little bit of weather to talk about here. It's going to be changing a little bit for you guys in Florida. It's actually going to dry out a little bit as high pressure in the east. You're kind of sandwiched between low pressures to the west and high pressure to the east. So it's going to keep, with the northwesterly flow in the upper levels, going to keep that area a little drier. There will be some low top showers, maybe 20 to 30% chances of some afternoon showers, but nothing like it has been in a lot of area of Florida where it's had a lot of summer thunderstorms. That's kind of starting to calm down now. For the rest of us, that big storm that was over California is going to be a real player in Midwest and Mid-South weather this weekend. In fact, thunderstorms, showers, thunderstorms are going to return as that low starts to drop into the plain states from the Rockies, and as it does so, it's going to cause a cold front coming out of Canada to drop southward. So what happens in this scenario now is this big blocking ridge of high pressure that's been over the central and eastern United States is going to be pushed away. It's going to go away so that things become more what we call progressive. In other words, the pattern isn't stagnant like high pressure forever. It becomes more stagnant. The Midwest, the Mid-South can start getting some more rain, even some thunderstorms. Some places may even have some strong to severe thunderstorms. Nancy, if you're listening, Oklahoma, Texas, parts of Texas, as that high pressure loosens its grip, now could come under some thunderstorms for those areas as well. Let me take a break. Starting to change, kind of a windy, wet weekend for parts of Michigan, even into the Illinois, Wisconsin. For us here in the Mid-South, we got a couple of more days of nice weather today and tomorrow. Then by Saturday, temperatures warm up ahead of that cold front. In fact, they go from the low 80s today and the mid 80s tomorrow to the upper 80s on Saturday. So all that warm air piles up ahead. And then there's a boundary that comes through with lines of thunderstorms on Saturday night. And some areas in western Tennessee could have severe thunderstorms. Don't think it's going to be too bad here in Clarksville, but we will get excessive rain and showers and thunderstorms here as well. That going into Sunday. And then temperatures cool and drier air behind that system on Sunday. But we have to keep our eye on these systems because the pattern has now become progressive. And there could be another system come through from the Pacific sometime late next week. So high pressure, low pressure, high pressure, low pressure, on and off storms now becoming more progressive. In the tropics, they're watching something in the Caribbean. Nothing other than that right now in the Atlantic. But eyes are on the Caribbean for maybe a low pressure area that could become a depression at some point. Let me take a break. In the Atlantic or in the Pacific, I'm sorry, there's a area of low pressure with disorganized. That's F91 in the Pacific that could produce some showers and thunderstorms and become a depression by the end of the week. Lorenzo in the Atlantic is gone. It is a distant memory. Gary, back to you, and this is WB6BJ, and everybody enjoy the changes. Maybe we'll get some wet weather in certain places that need it. Thank you, WB6BJ.
All right, WB6BJN, thanks for another splendid report. Do appreciate that. And when you started talking about the low pressure coming our way, I took a look at my prognosticator, and starting on Saturday, it shows rain. So varying percentages, of course, but nevertheless, it shows rain Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and that's as far as it goes, the prognosticator, that is. So looks like we do have some rain. I'll bet a little late to save my lawn, but nevertheless, we do have some rain coming. Thanks for that, Paul. Mark. Do appreciate that report again, and good to be back, and thanks for the warm welcome. Do appreciate that as well. All right, let's see. Who would he have next here? KE8VQX to take it. AA8CS. Good morning. This is AA8CS. Let's see. KC8FQV, you're up next.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Quebec X-Ray. Good morning, Gary. Glad you're back. I've had a long hiatus from the radio as well, but I've been doing better about that the past few days. So got on 3 or 4 nets yesterday, and starting off the day right with the Barometer Net. Got to get some things done today, though. But am planning on hitting the meeting tonight, so should see everyone there. It's been several months since I've been able to go to one of those, so looking forward to it. With that, I guess I'll give it back to you. This is KE8VQX, back to AA8CS. Good morning.
All right, Joe, thanks for being here this morning. And yeah, the Barometer Net's like that spoonful of sugar that makes the world go round. Yeah, I paraphrased that a bit. All right, Joe, take care. We'll talk again tomorrow, hopefully. KC8FQV to take it. This is AAHCS and K8AGW. You're on deck.
All right, well, welcome back, Gary. Hope you enjoyed your time down there. And, yeah, talk about pennies. Government may not be using pennies anymore. You know, Bitcoins, I don't know. Maybe we don't use any coins at all. Maybe Bitcoin would go away because they use coins. It's 38 here. When I got up earlier at 6:30, it was 39. So I don't know if it's going down or what it's doing. But, yeah, they're continuing doing that work on that Route 8 bridge. So, keep your eyes open when you're traveling down through there, because you never know when, what. Wilcoga Falls, they repaved that road, too. That was like on Cloud 9. And for those traveling up there by Macedonia, yeah, we got severed. You can't travel east-west from Macedonia to Brecksville. We hope they get it back. Hopefully, it's good news in 30 days. Because, you know, if we ever hear that that's gone, that's going to be a long detour. Because that bridge, you know, these bridges, all of our bridges, what the Route 8 bridge is, it's reached the end of its life. You know, and happy, good to hear people are making 100. You know, Wendy and other people's grandparents are making it to 100. So, yeah, I got an eye doctor's appointment this afternoon I'll go to. So, they're going to check eye pressures, they got to. So, we'll send it back to Net Control, Gary, and KC8FQV.
All right, Mark, very good. Thanks for that. Hopefully everything comes out okay. Pressure and all, that is. You take care, buddy, and hopefully we'll see you tonight. I'm not sure if you're planning on coming to the meeting or not, but if so, tonight's going to be a good one. It's all about the COD tonight. All about the COD. KC8FQV, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Dan on the North Coast. K8AGW to take it. AAHCS. And Tom, KA8MNT. You're next.
Morning, everybody, from KAHW here, and hopefully I'm making the trip okay, Gary. I couldn't, the links were down before. I don't know if they timed out or something, so I'm running direct. Hopefully all's well there, and got restored. So, anyhow, I hope you copy me okay, and welcome back, and you're maneuvering through traffic very well. Yeah, so you didn't lose your practice, so sounding good. Everybody's sounding good, and I'm glad you came back home safely, and hopefully it don't rain on the meeting tonight. Usually we have a radio club meeting and it's raining, snowing, or something, but hope you have a good, clear night. Weather cooperates to have a good meeting, so have that. And everybody stay safe, stay well, and thanks for keeping me on deck and on the log, in the log. So with that, best of 73 to everybody. Have a terrific Thursday, and yeah, we got Nor's right through TechNet tonight, so we'll participate. So for that, hope I'm making a trip okay, so we're giving her a try, because it's well over 60 miles from Avon Point here down to Doylestown. Here's send it back to Net Control.
All right, Dan. Yeah, you made the trip just fine. And yeah, as far as the nice and naughty list, as long as you continue to be nice, you'll be on the list. But don't get naughty. Dan, take care. Tell Mama Friend we all said hello, and you have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. All right, clear with AGW. Let's pick up Tom, KA8MNT. Tom, are you planning on coming to the meeting tonight, I hope? And if so, bring Linda. Gotta have Linda. Yep, for sure. KA8MNT to take it. AA8CS and N8BAY. You're on deck.
AA8CS, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, stranger, and everybody else that is on the net this morning. Well, the sun is finally up this morning, at least for about the last, 40 minutes or so. And looks like it'll be a promising day, because we're going to start off with 42 degrees with 96% humidity, no wind out there, and let's see, no rain again, and barometer is going to be 30.18. Today's high is going to be a sweltering 63 degrees and sunny with a 3% chance of rain. So there you go. As I've said before, if you don't have your grass cut, today would be a good day to do it. Nice and cool. Let's see what's going on. Yes, we are expecting to attend the meeting tonight. We have to get our Mexican food fix, so we'll be up there. And all that kind of good stuff. See what else is going on. I'm going to have lunch with my daughter this morning when she decides to get here. And that's about all I got. I don't have too much of anything else. So I am going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT returning. I decided to go for a jog this morning. As I set off, I heard clapping coming from somewhere behind me. Well, I turned around and looked, didn't see anybody. Then I realized it was my butt cheeks cheering me on. And with that, I'm going to say 7 threes, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back to the whoever this is on here. I think he's Academy Award winning. Oh well. AA8CS.
All right, Tom, thank you for that. I got droves of those little golden statues. Yeah, droves. Yeah, I got them in a slot machine when I was in Vegas. All right, man. Good to see you, or good to hear you, and it'll be good to see you tonight. Tell Linda we said hello. I know. She's sawing up a cord for you. Yeah, there you go. KA8MNT, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Ralph in Stowe. N8BAY. Good morning, Ralph. How you doing?
AA8CS, this is N8BAY. Good morning, Gary, and everyone on the net. Welcome back. It's been good to have you back. Hope you had a great vacation. Anyway, down in the shop this morning, putting some finish on my wood project. Another couple of coats, and they'll be done. Don't have too much planned for today. We'll probably go for a walk in a little bit when it warms up just a few degrees. We have a soccer game tonight. It'll probably be the last one. Granddaughter is in the playoff game, but after tonight's game, hopefully they'll win tonight. The next team would be one of the top teams in the state, so I'm not sure there's a lot of hope there, but in soccer you never know. Anyway, hope everyone has a terrific Thursday and a great rest of their week. AAHCS, N8BAY, back to net control.
All right, Ralph, very good. Where there's a will, there's a way. You just teach your granddaughter to go out and compete to the best of her ability, leave it all out on the field, and win, lose, or draw, she's a winner. N8BAY, we're going to clear with you. Ralph, thanks for being here. Scott, you're up. KE8VOX to take it. KE8SFS on deck.
W8WKY.
Good morning to the new guy in the big chair, and good morning to all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermillion, Ohio. Well, my rain gauge is lying to me. It said we didn't get no rain yesterday, but it sprinkled, but not enough to register on the rain gauge. But starting out at 54 up here, 54.1 degrees. Barometer's holding steady at 30.18. Well, we got the wind out of the east between 13 and 6, so I don't think fishing's going to be too good today. But lake temperature 65.7, and it's another day on the lake. Glad you had a fun, safe trip and made her back all in one piece, and great to hear you. This KE8VOX sending it back to 888 Custom Select.
All right, Scott. Thanks for that, man. I really appreciate it. Good to hear you. And it is good to be back. Like Dorothy Gale once said, there's no place like home. And that's true. Very true. Scott, thanks for being here. Thanks for being our eyes on the lake, and we do appreciate it. KE8VOX, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Mark in Wadsworth. KE8SFS to take it. This is AA8CS. KE8SFS, AA8CS. Mark, are you with us? All right, nothing heard. Let me remind everybody that this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. The name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS. And we are doing business tonight at the club meeting. So if you're in the area, stop by. You don't have to be a club member. You can just stop by and have some fun. Yeah. And bring a friend. Yeah. It's going to be good. This is going to be a great meeting. As a matter of fact, I am really looking forward to this one. It's going to be all about the COD special event that we did, and I just can't wait to hear the story since I was absent. So, that being said, I'm listening for check-ins. If you want to join this motley crew, now's your opportunity. Give me a call.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo, W8 HRF, Josh Mobile.
KF8 CLO, Mark from Middlefield, Mobile.
Handheld.
Kilo 8, Papa Julie Whiskey, J8 BJW.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Whiskey Golf.
I'm just passing through. I'll be in and out.
KF8 ELA, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, Zach and Dalton. Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8 VZA, Eric in Strongsville.
Right, not too bad. We did have a minor dust up there, but here's who I got. W8HRF Mobile, KF8CLO Mobile. Stand by, guys. I'll get right to you here. K8PJW's in the mix. KF8POE, I believe that's where the dust up occurred. KF8ELA and KE8VZA. Who did I miss?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Whiskey Golf.
Kilo Foxtrot 8.
Kilo Delta 8 Quebec Mike Papa 88 QMP. Thomas in Olmsted Township. If you would just mark me in and out this morning, and I'll say 7-3 to everybody. Have a great day. KD8 QMP back to net control.
Thomas, real quick, was that KA8QNP, over?
That was Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Mike Papa, KD8 QMP. And I was just going to be in and out this morning. Thank you for picking me up.
Okay, Thomas, no worries there. My pleasure, as a matter of fact. Thanks for being here, and thanks for stopping by and saying hello. And there was another station underneath Thomas there. I missed you again. I could tell by the tone of the signal, believe it or not. But please come back.
KD8 CMN. Kilo Delta 8, Charlie Mike November. Good morning, Gary. Welcome back, and I'll just be passing through.
All right, now I think we got everybody. KD8CMN, thanks for stopping by this morning, and thanks for passing through. We do appreciate that. I got you marked in and out, and do appreciate that. Yeah, it's just a few minutes. Well, we got about 12 minutes past the hour. We have 45 check-ins already, so really doing pretty good here. All right, to the top. Let's get our mobiles in here. W8HRF Mobile, Josh to take it, and CLO, you're on deck.
A8CS, W8HRF. Welcome back, Gary. Good to hear you. Glad to hear it sounds like the vacation went pretty well. Sounds like there's some rain, but yeah, I keep on hearing from Mark, WB6BJ. I think that's the right call. Just how there's rain in places where there normally isn't, like out in California. So my brother-in-laws are out in California working, and so I imagine they're getting some rain. But anyways, so great to hear you back. And yeah, we had a fun Beacon Net last night. I will say I was probably half asleep for most of it. I have been falling asleep at like 9 o'clock most days this week. But Lucy got me up, or I woke up for the Beacon Net. And the very last check-in was cool. It was a West Virginia station that was coming in RF direct over 100 miles away if he's coming from the address on QRZ. And I looked at the Tropo map, and there was an opening between us. And so that was kind of neat. So anyways, looking forward to the meeting tonight, Gary. Apologize getting the slides and everything to you so late, but just the way that it ended up working with everything. Lucy and the kids will be there. We will all be there. We're looking forward to it. And yeah, I guess that's about it. So I'll send it back to you. So looking forward to seeing you tonight, hearing a little bit about vacation, and looking forward to everybody sharing some stories from the COD. I'm curious how much you've gathered over the last couple of days, so it'll be interesting to see some of your reactions to the story. So it was a good time. So all right, back to you, sir. A8CS W8HRF.
All right, Josh. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am so looking forward to tonight's meeting. It's really I mentioned this to you before. The COD event has to be the stellar event of the year for sure. And the slides I've gone through your slides. Obviously, stuck. Yeah, that's not a problem. I mean, your thing, I just download it and throw it into the presentation, and it's real quick and easy. Much earlier, it would have had to have been in last week for me to be able to work on it. We drove on Tuesday all day. It's a 14-hour drive. We do it nonstop, or not nonstop, of course, but in one day. It doesn't leave a whole lot of time. I couldn't work in the car with a computer or anything like that. It would just nauseate me to death. But anyway, Josh, I am so looking forward to it. It'll be great to see the kids again since the picnic. Haven't seen them, and it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. So thank you for all your efforts. You do a fabulous bang-up job there, sir. All right, we're going to clear with HRF. Let's pick up Mark, KF8CLO, Mobile. This is AA8CS and PJW. You're on deck.
Good morning, all. KF8CLO. Been a long week, seems like. One day I get in, the next day I get in, and I'm moving around mobile and can't get back through. And this is a busy net lately. A lot of people. So, other than that, things are going good, and I'll be at the meeting tonight. So, 73 is all, and see you later.
All right, Mark, good to hear you, and it is a busy net. After all, it is the, how do I say it, premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. It's been around for a long time, and we just continue to go forward. It seems like people are interested in what we have to say. I don't know why. There's at least 10% truth to it, though. I can guarantee you that. That's our minimum standard. So we stick to it. So never fear. All right. That being said, Mark, thanks for being here. We'll see you tonight. K8 PJW, you're up next with KF8 POE on deck.
AAHCS, K8PJW. Good morning, Gary, and good morning to the Barometer Netizens out there on this really terrific Thursday. And welcome back, Gary. I'm sure you had a lot of fun, but we're happy that you made it back safely and you're back in the fold again. Anyway, we're starting the day off here at 40 degrees, headed up to 60, 64 tomorrow. Sunny day today, barometer's at 30.20, and the conspiracy gods are shining mercifully on us. We're at 245 today, so it's going in the right direction. Want to remind everyone, early voting is going on until November 2nd. If you're in Summit County, you're going to a new location. They're at 1050 East Talmadge Avenue. They're no longer at Grant Street, so if you show up there, you're not going to be able to vote on Grant Street. Attended the ARES meeting last night. Mike Szabo gave his Mark's regional radio system presentation. That was always a good refresher. And I think they're going to try to schedule the next ARES meeting at the EOC on Howe Avenue and 91. So be on the lookout for that. That was interesting the last time we went. Looking forward to the SARA meeting today and our little gathering at Oyster Casa. So hope to see you soon. And with that, I'll take a break for time. So in 1867, Alaska adopts the Gregorian calendar and crosses the international date line. Alaska, originally claimed by Russia, was to the west of the date line because most travelers arrived there from Siberia. But when the United States bought the Alaska in 1867, the line was moved to the west of it. So, Alaska would be in the same day as the rest of the U.S. 1923, John Harwood patents a self-winding watch in Switzerland. And in 2019, the first plant-powered selfie was taken by Pete the Fern as part of the research into the use of microbial fuel cells at the London Zoo. And that's the way it was. This is KAPJW. Back to the net.
K8PJWAA8CS. All right, Phil, thanks for the information on the change there, 1050 East Talmadge Avenue. That's good to know, and it is noted. So thank you for that, and of course your history lesson is always appreciated. Good to hear you. Hopefully I'll see you tonight, and in the meantime, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, because it is. There you go. All right, clearing with PJW. Let's pick up Christian, KF8POE. How you doing, Christian? And Zach, ELA, you're on deck. KF8POE, are you with me? This is AA8CS. All right, nothing heard. Zach, take it away. KF8, ELA, and VZA, you're on deck.
AA8CS and the net. This is KF8ELA. Just wanted to make a quick stop and just say good morning to everyone and hello, and hope everyone has a wonderful day. We'll keep it short and send it back to net. This is KF8ELA.
All right, thanks, Zach. Thanks for being here. If you're not doing anything, there's a great presentation at the Eagles in Wadsworth, all about the vintage World War II submarine that Sarah was able to visit and operate from. It's going to be a great presentation, so stop by if you can. KF8ELA, we're going to clear with you. Eric, to take it, KE8VZA, good morning, Eric, and EWG, you're on deck.
AA8CS in the group, KE8VZA here. Welcome back, Gary. Good to hear you on the air again. Hope you had a great time down there. COD was fantastic. I can't stop thinking about it. And it was very well organized and very well executed. And the COD was very welcoming, the crew of us. And it just kind of merged us in there. There were a lot of visitors there that day as well. And we just fit right in. And we had an all-Navy crew for 2 different shifts in the radio room there, myself and K4OG. And in between there was interesting, I logged for KE8QKO, which I logged for him on Sunday night. That was interesting. But Nick at Night cleaned up with the guys there. I think he had about 13. And we did well. It was very great. The submarine is so nice inside and well preserved. And I can't stop gushing about it. Looking forward to the meeting tonight. Will be a game time decision for me, but I will be at the meeting. So there you have it. I'll turn it back to you, Gary. KE8VZA back to net control.
KE8VZA, AA8CS. All right, Eric. That's I'll tell you, I am so sad that I missed that. But it sounds like everybody had a great time, and of course, Josh did a wonderful job of planning it, and I know he had a team behind him, and that's the way things are supposed to work. And so glad you had a great time, and I look forward to seeing you tonight. All right, we're going to clear the VZA. Let's pick up KF8EWG. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Good morning, AA8CS and the rest of the net. This is KF8EWG, James over in New Franklin. I am listening in to you guys. I recently got my technician license, and I do plan to attend a meeting sometime here soon, but the kids' sports and scouts and everything else, ties up all my time at the moment. So hopefully the next one. Unfortunately, I can't meet tonight. With that, the only other thing I wanted to note is this weekend there is a Scouting America Jamboree on the Air. So we're going to be doing an event on Saturday. We're actually camping with our Cub Pack, and we're going to join the campground. They're setting up a ham radio there to try to communicate with as many different scouting units across the world as possible. So it's going to be a fun time. With that, I'll say 7-3 to everyone here, and back to you, AACS.
W8WKY.
All right, James. Well, congratulations on the new ticket. Do think that's fabulous, and you ended up in a great place to begin your ham career. That would be on the Barometer Net and other associated nets with Sarah. You're going to miss a good meeting tonight. The COD event was fabulous, but the kids come first, that's for sure. Enjoy, and the scouting jamboree thing, I always try to participate at least a little bit in those. QKO that Eric had mentioned earlier, who did the COD event, he's very involved with scouts as well, and he as a club member, and there's some commonality there, if you know what I mean there. All right, James, thanks for being here. Thanks for your patience in getting down to you. We have 45 check-ins at this point, so we're doing really good. And by the way, Eric, if you're still listening, you're number 42. I don't know how you do that multiple times. Timing is everything, I guess. All right, well, I'm at the bottom of my list. Let me re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. The repeater is W8WKY, frequency 147.39 megahertz, the PL 114.8. If you're not all programmed up, get yourself all programmed up. Come on down and join us. We have a lot of fun here. All right, we're getting down to the bottom of the net here. Let's see if there's anybody else out there that would like to join us. If I'm listening, this is AA8CS, standing by.
November 8, Mike Kilo Romeo, N8MKR Mobile.
K8OWX, recheck.
Kilo Zulu 8, Tango Golf, KZ8TG Mobile.
K8ZZR, Echo Oscar Golf, Pete and Leroy.
All right, let me pick it up here. We have N8MKR Mobile, K8OWX, recheck, stand by. There was a Willoughby station. I didn't quite catch it. Can you come back, please?
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar.
So I got to tell you, I have no idea why this is the case. It's got to be worn out motor neurons in my brain, evidently. Got you in the log there, sir. KZ8TG Mobile, stand by. We'll get right to you here. KE8ZZR, and I believe the last station was EOG. Let's get to it. N8MKR Mobile to take it, and KZ8TG Mobile, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary. Top of the morning to you. AA8 Custom Select, N8MKR Mobile. Just on my way into the office, looking for a productive day and a strong finish. It's been a great week. I haven't got to do as much bicycling as I would like to have, but maybe tonight, definitely this weekend. Take care, all. Have a wonderful day. N8MKR.
All right, thanks for stopping by on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. Don't forget to have one, and we'll talk again soon. Let's get KZ8TG in here, and then we're going to go with KE8OWX with your recheck. KZ8TG to take it, AA8CS.
Thanks, Gary. Hey, tonight's the pickup for the shirts we ordered, right?
Negative. It's going to be November meeting. Over.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everybody on the net. I just wanted to jump in and say hi. I'm out mobile around running errands again. Took the week off. Every year this time, take a week off to run errands and do stuff. And so I'm at the parts store getting ready to get some needed parts for my car and get it going a little better. So nothing really cool to say, so I'll send it back to you, KZ8TG Mobile.
All right, KZ8TG Mobile. Hey, just being here is exciting enough, that's for sure. Thanks for being here, and thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Always appreciated. All right, let's get KE8OWX in here with his recheck, and JKO, you're on deck.
Well, good morning. I got another couple minutes here on my way heading north to Macedonia, so I figured I'd jump back in since I was real quick this morning. Had to get something printed out for this meeting, but glad you had a good vacation there down in Florida, and just wanted to say hi. So have a good one, and I'll turn it back to you, KE8OWX.
All right, Thomas. Thanks for stopping back by. That's cool, and do appreciate that. The vacay was pretty good. It was uncanny that we had so much rain. That's never happened before. In all of the many years we've gone down to Florida for this, as I choose to call it, the hedonistic week, coupled with a beer group weekend in there as well. But we do have a good time regardless of the weather. But normally it's a little more conducive to being outside in the sun, etc. But Thomas, thanks for being here this morning. Thanks for stopping back by. We do appreciate that as well. All right, clearing with OWX. Let's pick up Joe in Willoughby. N8JKO. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. Well, we got 42 degrees and sunny up here in the beautiful North Coast in Willoughby, Ohio, and looking forward to a very productive day. Got a few things got to take care of, and, all I can say is I'll count my blessings that I got things to take care of. So with that, I'll send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless, and 7-3. N8JKO, back to Net Control.
All right, Joe. Thanks for your patience with me this morning as I continue to retrain myself on how to do this. I'll just leave it at that. Senility just doesn't quit. It just keeps on trucking. All right, Joe, thanks for being here. You take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Clearing with JKO. Let's pick up Harry, KE8ZZR, Pete, EOG. You're on deck.
KE8ZZR here. Good morning, Gary. Welcome back. Sounds like you had a nice trip. I just want to jump in here and say hello and welcome you back, and we'll see you at the meeting tonight. So I'll turn it back over to you so you can get down the log and get on with your day. This is Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Zulu Romeo, clear.
All right, Harry, very good. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the warm welcome. Do appreciate that. We'll see everybody tonight. It promises to be a wonderful meeting, and I've seen Josh's slides as I threw them into the presentation, and I got to tell you, it's going to be a dandy. All right, Harry, thanks for being here this morning. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk soon. Pete, you're up. KF8EOG to take it, AA8CS. And by the way, Pete, you're check-in number 50 this morning. Congratulations. Over to you.
W8WKY.
Good morning, Gary. Welcome back. I enjoy hearing your voice on this. Your humor and your enthusiasm is what really makes this a great net. And all of net people out here enjoy what you do for us. Second thing I'd like to say is I really wish I lived closer, probably about an hour and 40 minutes away from where your meetings are. They sound fabulous and fun. I really, if I ever get the chance, I'm going to drive down there just to step in on one. That's about all I got for today, and I'm going to return it back to you at Net Control. This is KF8 EOG Pete in Leroy Township, Ohio. Have a wonderful day, 73.
KF8 EOG, AA8CS. All right, Pete, thanks for the kind words, man. Thank you very much. That means quite a bit. It really does. Every once in a while, I get lucky, I guess. So, anyway, you have a fabulously, thoroughly, terrifically Thursday. I don't know what that meant. Anyway, it is Terrific Thursday, so make sure you have one. And hour and 40 minutes is a fur piece. If you remember, you have to get back too. So man, that's a long time. But you would certainly be welcome. Yeah, for sure. But again, I get it. That's a long way to go, and the meeting ends around 8:30 or so, and an hour and 40 minutes back. In the dark, I don't know. I'm not so sure I would do it, Pete, but certainly you are more than welcome. KF8 EOG, we're going to clear with you. Pete was checking number 50. We're going to take a last call here and see if there's anyone else that would like to join this motley crew before we pull the plug on this thoroughly terrific Thursday Barometer Net. If you'd like to join us, there's another opportunity here. This is the last call. Come on down.
Whiskey 8.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Officer Victor, KC8, NOV, Marty, Mobile, in and out.
Whiskey 8, Kilowatt, Foxtrot, Whiskey, Ravenna.
KB8, LNK will be in and out. Good morning. KB8, LJ.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec.
Kilo Fox. Charlie, Randy Drums, going in and out.
All right, let me pick it up. The last station that checked in, KF8, I need the rest of your call. I did not get it all there. If you could come back, please. All right, you're just not quite making the machine. But I'm pretty sure I can pull you out if you give me your a couple times phonetically and slowly. If you could, again, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie.
All right, I got Kilo Foxtrot 8 Charlie, and I should have the rest of your call someplace here. I don't. CFC maybe. Please try it again. I need your suffix.
Charlie Foxtrot Charlie.
Roger. I knew I should have had that. You've been here before, and I appreciate your patience with me. And by the way, you are check-in number 56, so thank you for that. Very much appreciated. So, nice net today. Very good. Here's who I have this last trip, W8KFW, KC8NOV, and KB8LNK. We're both in and out. Thank you for stopping by, gentlemen, on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. And by the way, when I say gentlemen, I use that term loosely. KB8LJ was also in there, KE8YUQ, and at the end of the line there, KF8CFC again. So here we go. W8KFW to take it. AA8CS. Good morning.
Good morning. Decided to turn on my Daisy radio here and warm up the transistors a bit. Just wanted to get in here, say hello to everybody out there, and looks like we're going to have a nice sunny day. Get out there, enjoy the weather. I myself will be going to West Branch State Park in a while and doing a little bit of POTA. So with that, I'm going to say 7-3. Everybody have a good day. Back to net. W8KFW.
All right, Carl. A little POTA action today. That sounds like a lot of fun. So go out there and prosper, sir. And thanks for being here this morning on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. We do appreciate that. NOV and LNK, we're in and out. Brings me down to KB8LJ. Good morning. YUQ, you're on deck.
Well, good morning, everybody. This is KB8LJ. I kind of figured I wouldn't get into the net at all today because it's just gotten so blasted popular that it doesn't seem to be much of any chance for a poor old guy like me. But I will, unless something changes. I'll be down at the meeting tonight and looking forward to it. And I guess that's about it. That's KB8LJ, back to net.
All right, Chuck. You know, there's plenty of opportunity to check in. We leave lots of space, I think. At least I try. So don't despair. Just check in. KB8LJ. We'll see you tonight, Chuck. You take care. KE8YUQ, Philip, you're up, and we're going to try Randy again, CFC, and see if we can get his comments. KE8YUQ to take it, AA8CS. Good morning.
Hello, Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Well, we got the pop-up camper done, and we did a 1,568-mile run with it, and there's a few bugs in the inside and getting used to using a trailer. And coming back was sort of interesting. Mansfield had a really bad accident. I guess there was a fatality along the way. But back to the house, back to the river sticks. Everything's back to normal. Seeing deer that are the size of deer instead of German Shepherds. So with that, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Back to you.
All right, Philip. Thank you for stopping by this morning, and congratulations on getting the pop-up camper all fixed up and raring to go. And sounds like the maiden voyage was quite successful. So hopefully we'll see you tonight at the meeting. In the meantime, you take care and continue on the journey of a thoroughly terrific Thursday. It is thoroughly terrific, so make sure you have one. Clear with YUK. Let's see if we can pick up Randy again here. KF8CFC, if you're still with me, let's see if we can get your comments in here, Randy. Go ahead. All right. Well, I'm glad I got him in the log, and I'm really pleased that he stopped by to say hello. So I'm at the bottom of the list. Let's bring in the closer from the right field bullpen. Oh, man. the playoffs are not going exactly the way I want them to. The LA Dodgers are up 2, and I mean, best team money can buy. There you go. I'm not a cynic, really. I really am not. So let's see if Kerry's with us. I think he might be. W8CTM to close her down. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Kerry. What do you have for us?
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. Boy, it's a pretty morning out there. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, and I guess for this time of year, we're fortunate because the sky is not gray, but they're coming. Anyway, well, Gary, welcome back, buddy. It's we didn't miss anything on the nets. They were good nets without you. You know, they were covered very well. But I don't think we got quite the number you got today. You got almost 60 today, and that's a great net any way you look at it. It was a terrific net this morning, and but I really don't have anything. The only thing I have is I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do every day. So with that, I'll just say 73, and welcome back, Gary. It's we did miss you, really, but the nets went very well with your absence there. I'm sure you were enjoying your trip down there to Florida. Sounds like you had a great time, and I'm sure plenty of beer was consumed while you were there, since it's your beer buddies you get together with. So with that, 73 all, and we'll turn it back to AA8CS. And everybody have just a terrific Thursday, and hopefully the weekend coming up goes well for everybody. 73 W8CT, and back to you, Gary.
All right, Kerry, very good. Not sure if you're planning on the meeting tonight. If you are, it would be great to see you. If not, there's more meetings ahead. And we also have our Christmas extravaganza coming up in December, so we're all looking forward to that. 58 check-ins today, including you and I. That's I haven't had that many check-ins, I don't think, ever, to be honest with you. So, yeah, it's good. But the fact that, you know, this net isn't about me. This net is about us and everyone that checks in and makes this net what it is. And that's the reality of it there. And we have some great net control operators that help pick up the slack when there is, and that's just the way it works. So, 58 check-ins, not too shabby. All right, I'm going to grab a second and close her down. Meeting tonight, as I said, Casa Nuestra, around 5:30ish. Come on down and have a little Mexican before the meeting. Meeting tonight at the Eagles, beginning at 7 o'clock. It's all going to be about the cod. All about the cod. That's what the meeting is going to be about, because it deserves the attention of pretty much the entire meeting. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've seen the slides already, and it's going to be good. Anyway, that being said, I want to remind everybody that this net does meet regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. Eastern Time. We run about an hour, sometimes a little more, as you can tell. Be a regular check-in. Keep this wonderful net alive. After all, it is, not that I've said this before, the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. This is the W8WKY repeater, frequency 147.39 megahertz in Doylestown, Ohio. The name here is Gary. The call, AA8CS, and I return this repeater back to regular and standard amateur radio use. Have fun, everybody. We'll see you tonight at the meeting. This is AA8CS. 73 all.